Well, we've got to ask ourselves some questions today. Do we take the time to rest, to meditate, to pray, to sit in quiet contemplation? Today's energy may insist we look to bring in a better balance in our lives when it comes to adding these key elements. Also, it's not the best energy to dive into work today, as we'll have this carefree energy overtake us. Now sit back, relax, let's explore the cosmic energies, and together we can gain a better understanding of how to embrace this energy, utilize this energy, and move forward today and every day. Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your positive, loving, supportive energy you send me each and every day. And welcome to your daily focus for August the 22nd, 2023. Now, my first edition of Tilly's Tales and Tidbits newsletter is now available, so head on over to my website, tilly.today, and subscribe so you won't miss an issue ever. And sign up now until the 27th. Okay, you'll be eligible for a free 30 Days to Greater Self-Love book and journal set. Okay, I'll be giving away 3 of them. So, and if you're part of my Patreon group, your name's already in the hat. So sign up today. Good luck, and I'll leave the info in a box. Let's start with the numerology. Today we have the energy of the 22. How awesome is that? The strongest energy in all of the numerology is the 22. Our intuition is heightened. We have visionary thoughts. Things can happen so quickly in our lives and come together in a way that we can't even fathom it happening. So we have to show up. We have to be present. We have to be focused in the right areas of our life in order to see the results come in, see the miracles happen, see the epiphanies in our minds. The clarity comes in, the knowledge comes in, the people, the support comes in. And if we look at the daily numerology, it would be 8 plus 22 plus 7, which gives us a 37. We don't have 37 very often in the numerology. And 37 is really making sure home and family is that grounded, secure part of your life, so that it's always that safe haven that you can retreat to. Okay, and how do you do that? Do you need to clean up the clutter? Do you need to, make your own she shed or a man cave, or, what do you need in your environment? Do you need to maybe bring to the table some of your concerns, your worries, the things that don't make you feel like you are in a secure, wonderful spot? So it's growing home and family in those ways. Now, 3 plus 7 is a 10, which talks about, well, first of all, it's a lucky number, so that's good. We'll always take a little bit of luck in our life, won't we? It's a lucky number, but it's also about seasons changing, chapters endings, and new chapters beginning. The wheel goes round and round. 1 plus 0 is a 1. That is our independence. That is our trailblazer within us. We want to go forward. We want to create. We want to, I got a sneeze coming. We want to, pardon me. We want to, I don't edit it and I don't know how to pause it or anything. So, it is what it is. I'm as real as you can get. What was I talking about? The one energy. I was talking about the one energy. I was going to say something so great about the one energy. It's completely gone from my mind now. It's we want to face those challenges. We want to face those challenges because we know that success lies on the other side of those challenges. So the challenge itself can motivate us under the one energy to move forward in the way we want. Now the sun is in Leo for its final day, and then it moves on. So this is the final day to really create happiness and joy and laughter in our life. This is a day for creativity. This is a day for bringing romance into your life as we move energies. The moon will be in Scorpio. Scorpio is about digging deep, truthful. Scorpio is, there is no gray. Okay, Scorpio is, it's black or it's white, it's up or it's down, it's a definite or it's it's a positive or it's a negative. Scorpio digs for the truth and wants fairness. It's also, Scorpio is our mystic within us coming out. It's about death and rebirth. So where in our life do we need to put it in the past in order to bring in the rebirth in our life? Where is that happening? Where is that occurring? Where do we want to see it? Now, Venus is squaring Jupiter, suggesting a time for enjoyment, having a good time. And it's not the best period for any kind of intense work efforts. Issues may arise, and if you try and tackle serious matters, like with a carefree attitude, it doesn't go hand in hand. Be careful if you're dating, okay? We may compromise our standards, okay? So it could lead to some poor decisions or awkward moments. It can lead to misjudgments. We may have overly high expectations of ourselves or other people around us, especially regarding our emotions, our pleasures, our desires. So we want it over the moon kind of energy with our happiness, with our joy, and we might be exaggerating things. We might be, reaching for rainbows and unicorns instead of, really being grounded and knowing what kind of magic there truly is in the world and what we're actually reaching for. This energy could be really good for exploring new ideas about how you want to bring in enjoyment, or how you want to spend your money or invest your money or bring in love or allow love. Yeah, just be very mindful about not going overboard, right? Everything is great in moderation. My mom always said that. Everything in moderation. Nothing's going to hurt you if you just, have a piece of cake, not the whole cake kind of thing. Now we also have Mars opposite Neptune, and that, well, confusion, secrets, unrealistic desires. So that really works with the other energy in a negative way for ourselves. So we have to be extra cautious. And it's best to be cautious, right? Not taking unnecessary risks, pursue unrealistic goals. These are the things we kind of have to watch out for today. If we push ourselves too hard or we chase after this strong passion, we might face disappointment, we might face loss. So instead, it's a good idea to channel this energy into a creative or spiritual activity. Life could feel a little confusing today. It can make us feel drained or uncertain about what we truly want or how to even achieve it. We might question our goals or lose some of our inspiration temporarily. Now, it might be helpful if we take breaks or work quietly, do maybe a good deed for somebody else without seeking any kind of personal gain out of the moment. And it's really important. It's really important for us to resist the urge to avoid responsibilities and or see ourselves as the victim or see ourselves as the savior, okay? Those kinds of things can come into our path today, our thoughts today, our actions today. So be careful of these things. Now, however, if we've neglected our need for rest or any kind of spiritual nourishment that we should be giving to ourselves on a daily basis, it's a good time to really make plans to find a better balance in our life. And even though there might be uncertainty as we sort through the reality and imagination of today, the experiences, the realizations happening now can help us understand what might actually be missing in our lives going forward. Okay, so let's go to the cards. Got off on a ramble there. Okay, please remember to subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified every time I release new content. Absolutely. And I hope you're popping on over to tilly.today to read the daily blog when you wake up in the morning to get some inspiration or give some food for thought. It's all just 1 and 2 minute reads. And then I put out a different blog on Instagram, Patreon, Facebook, which will hopefully also inspire you in different ways. So I hope you're enjoying them. I usually release them at 5 a.m. Our first card is, oh, and by the way, when I shuffled the cards, just I'm going to say it out loud just in case it shows up. The Magician was like in every single shuffle. I must have saw the Magician try and pop out like 4 or 5 times. So we'll see if the Magician was that strong that now that we're here, we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about building our relationships. So this could be with the 37 energy of building that home, building that family, and celebrating where you're at as a family, okay? Don't look at the lack of what's missing within the home or family, but celebrate what you already have and what you have to work with and where you are going with it, okay? So celebrate the fact that you do have a room that you can redecorate into your she shed or your man cave, or maybe it's the craft room, or maybe it's a nice office for yourself, or a library, or just a relaxation room, or a greenhouse, whatever it might be. Okay, so it's about seeing the vision of where you want your home and family to look like, to be like, to feel like, to even sound like. But celebrate the moments right now with home and family and the relationships, and really look at what you already have to work with. Okay, and be grateful for your home, your family, the people in your lives. Our first card is the Page of Swords. Back again, the Page of Swords is in the first position today. We will be spontaneous. We will want to have fun. We will want to get this party rocking, get this party shaking. And so, like a Polaroid picture, right? Wasn't that a song at one point? Anyways, it flashed in my head, so I decided to say it. We are very connected to God, our angels, the universe, source during these times. We can talk to them. We can put out what we want to bring into our lives, bring into our realities going forward under this kind of energy, and they're hearing us. But this is also a very spontaneous kind of energy that we will be displaying today, a very carefree kind of energy that we will be having today, and we will want to shake the party up. We will want to get the energy moving. We will want something to happen, anything to happen. Come on, anything's better than this. And we'll do something. We'll end up, flat on our face, egg on our face, so to speak. It won't work out the way we had planned. Maybe it will short term, but it'll come back to bite us or haunt us in the long term. We also have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is here telling us to embrace our dreams, our passions, our goals, our desires. To look at what we truly want to bring into our lives, and to embrace those passions, embrace those thoughts, and expect them to show up in your life exactly as you see it or better. And then we have the Empress. So strong cards today in our creation of our tomorrows and seeing all the beauty we already have today. The Empress is the one who plants the seeds. The Empress is the one who gives birth. Usually the Empress is depicted as a very pregnant person on the card. She's usually sitting near water. She's usually outside, taking in the beauty of nature. So get out there, walk around with your bare feet if you are at all able to, and get grounded with the earth. I had a reader at the fair I was at, and she said to stand on concrete and ground myself to release the negativity. I've never actually heard that one before. So if any of you know a little bit about that, but I've never looked at that or heard of that before, and it quite kind of piqued my curiosity on that. The Empress, that's just a little side note there. The Empress is about what do we want to create? What are the seeds we are planting? What are the things that we want to give birth to? Or maybe rebirth something from the past and bring it out into our path going forward. Let's get a Nature's Whispers card. So it's really, there's so much here about our dreams and our goals and our desires, but we don't want to act quickly, and we want to remain practical and grounded in what we are looking at and what we are seeing and what we are imagining, and I hear inventing in our minds. Okay, our card today is Ideal Course of Action, the 37. Oh, wow. It's a 37 energy, and it's so rare that we get a 37 energy in our numerology, and then the 37 card comes out. So we won't go into what that means, but ideal course of action. Let's see what they have to say. And there is a ton of pictures within pictures here. I just love this artist. If you're ever looking for this deck, it looks like that. Okay, 37. These cards always talk so beautifully to us. Love this deck. Okay, here we go. Hold it up there so you can see if something called out to you. You say, "Hey Google, what's the spiritual meaning of a flock of flamingos, or a flamingo, or a yellow flower, or a pink flower?" It's easy to be overwhelmed in the planning of a new endeavor. Simplify your plans. Clearly envision what you would like to accomplish and find ways to ensure you can stay on path. Eliminate self-sabotage or other behavior that might derail you. Determine what you desire next. Do this through daydreaming and visualizing what delights and inspires you. Trust that this is an important phase that is necessary to maintain alignment and clarity. So start dreaming it so you can get the clarity, so that you can bring in the knowledge. Understand where you may self-sabotage yourself. And maybe it is just that you don't rest enough. And so you have these ramps and you go full force, and then all of a sudden you just drop, and then you miss out on days of work, and then you ramp it up again, and maybe more of an even keel. Look at your lifestyle. Are you resting? Are you meditating? Are you praying? Are you sitting in quiet contemplation? Are you getting out in nature and just going for a walk once in a while? These are important things to do. They're little things, yes, but they're so important. I mean, kick off your shoes and walk through the grass. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Lay out and stare at the stars. Lay on your back on the ground and stare at the stars, or the sun, the clouds drifting by. And it sounds like this is all frivolous things, but if we're going to have a carefree day, let's use it to strengthen ourselves, to regenerate ourselves. I mean, we have all kinds of new energy coming with it tomorrow, right? Leo, the sun in Leo now moves into Virgo. And that's a get to work kind of energy. So we might want to be a little carefree today. Our animal today is the dragon. The supernatural appears with the dragon. Can I read that? No, of course not. I like holding the card up for you, so I do apologize. Oh, there you are. You are an ancient sage. You can shape-shift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Mastery is your destiny. So take a hold of that dream, that desire, what you feel that you do have potential. You do have talent. You do have skill. And how will you take that to the next level and master it? And master it. Rise. Rise with dignity. Know that you are deserving. Know that you are worthy. And let the dragon lead the way. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.